All right, it's live.
Hello everybody, my name is Scott. Welcome to the channel. What channel we have here? What?
It's live, Danae.
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Just letting you know we're live.
Is anyone in the chat room?
I don't know. There's the Broussards. Amy's in the house. Yep. 3 concurrent viewers. Of course, everybody keeps a secret and doesn't say anything until.
I'm one of them.
Oh, you're one of them?
No.
You're a dork. Then it is. So there's 3. Hey, Amy, how are you? Hey, while I got you on here, since you're here early, let me know how the sound is on this, will you? I'm trying a little different. I'm trying a different format or a different position for my mic. I've actually got my mic like right here out of the screen, so I want to see how it sounds. So I have it kind of pointed at me. Hey, Roger, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Fantastic. We've got some. I've got some channels I want to share with you guys tonight. So I have my daughter here. She came back. She surprised the heck out of me this week, and her and Olivia tricked me. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Brett? So you guys are on your own. Are you at the firehouse tonight, Brett? Crystal clear. Okay. Hey, Gil is my brother from another mother. What's going on, brother? Cool. Well, I don't have any good news for I don't have any new news for Gil, but all the rest of you guys, I got a new channel for you guys, and he's in Louisiana. You guys' ears must have been burning because we were talking about the Broussards this week. Homesteading in Idaho. Hey, how's it going? That's a new channel that I started watching here. Very cool. Gil. Let's see. Oh, he's saying hi to everybody. Okay. I'm going to stay caught up with the chat tonight because I'm only going to go on for a little while because I had Danae here. She showed up Friday evening, and I didn't know. I didn't get home till like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night on Friday, and I got up to go to work at 4:35 on Saturday morning, and then Danae walks out, and I was like, what? I was totally blown away. I didn't know she was going to, I had no clue. And the same thing happened last year, but I knew that she was coming, and she didn't tell Olivia. And I don't know if any of you guys saw it on my Facebook post from last year, but Danae came in the room and Olivia jumps up and in total shock says, "Shut up!" And she was totally surprised. It was an awesome surprise. So we got to have Danae home this weekend. So we spent my evening yesterday and then all day today. We went out to brunch. We rode bikes on the beach and all kinds of good stuff. So, hey, Manifestation of Imagination, thanks for popping in. Holy smokes, we got a whole crew in here tonight already. Fantastic. Well, I got a couple things for you guys tonight. I've got a new channel. Gil, I don't know how you, thank you, Amy. I appreciate, yes, you did. I actually went and I subscribed to their channel and they subscribed right back. I'm trying to remember who was that? I wrote it down. Yeah, you told me about somebody, Amy, and I was in your live chat, and I went and actually subscribed their channel while I was in your guys' live on Thursday when I was sitting up there in the crane, and they subscribed back. Oh, who was the name of that channel? Hey, TNS Dogs, thanks for popping in. What was the name of that channel? Hey, Alan's in the chat. Thanks for stopping in, Alan. Trying to remember who that channel was. Anyway, I went and subscribed to them. They're a really neat channel, and so we're subscriber friends now, which is cool. But I've got a new channel for you guys. I'm hoping he pops in tonight. Tell you guys who this is. Oh, good grief, honey, your birthday isn't for another 10 months, honey.
What are you saying?
You just sent me a link for.
I know.
Olivia sending me Cricut stuff links. Oh, goodness gracious. His Way Homestead, thanks for popping in. Was it you, Homesteading Idaho? That was you guys, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys have a great channel. So all you guys that are not subscribed to Homesteading in Idaho, go check them out. They're a new channel. They're growing, and they have a young son and adorable family there, and they are starting out up there. Pretty neat to see that going on. Let's see here. What else we got going on? So Gil on Friday night, and I was sitting up in the crane with nothing to do. Well, I was just sitting there hanging on to something while they were welding on these pieces. So I was able to kind of participate a little bit and hang out with Gil a little bit on Friday nights live. And he had one of I don't know how you found him, Gil. I forget. I don't what you said. Maybe I didn't hear it, but Gil had one of his subscribers invited him into the co-op live stream. I guess that's how it went down, Gil. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but his name was Chris, and the name of his channel is Holly Ridge Homestead. So I'm gonna type that in there. If one of you mods know how to put the links in there, but I'm gonna type it in here. Holly Ridge Homestead. So that's the name of the channel. Hey, Langston's in here. Hey, thanks for popping in, brother. South Carolina's in the house. Man, you guys are getting rained out over there, huh? You guys, maybe not quite that far east, but I know it's raining a lot out there. So, hey, manifestation of imagination. You don't know who Spencer Langston is? You need to go check his channel out and go look him up on the internet. He sells everything off-grid power. Super cool dude. I've talked to him on the phone a number of times, and he's going to be hooking me up with some micro hydroelectric at some point when we get our place. So, hey, Joey's in the house. Thanks for popping in. We got a whole crew in here tonight. So, guys, this channel is called Holly Ridge Homestead. He is in Louisiana. He said, so the Broussards, you guys probably know where this is at, called the what's the three corners? Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. No, what is it? Gil, help! I need to just get the StreamYard and do the cooperative and do these with you cooperatively, Gil, so you can help me out on this. Anyway, it's wherever the three corners of those states intersect. That's kind of where he's at. I want to say that's the southwestern side or the northwestern side of Louisiana. But anyway, I'm trying to send that guy to you guys so he can go to you guys' Bayou Bash. And Kathy was in there all night. I'm hoping Kathy will pop in. Let's see, Copper Kid. Hey, thanks for popping in. No, nice try, Amy. No squirrels tonight. No squirrels. I'm on top of it tonight. So I've got a little bit of time to spend with you guys tonight, and I got to get back with Danae. She leaves tomorrow late afternoon, so I've only got her for a couple of hours more, and then she comes home for spring break in about what 3 weeks, Danae? 4 weeks?
Yeah, about.
Hey, what's up, guys? She's gonna come home for about 4 weeks, and then she'll be here for spring break for a week, and then she'll be done with. She goes back for another month after that. She'll be done with college. She will be scheduling her RN to take her degree. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Joey. Thanks for popping that up there. Let's see here. Texarkana. Yes, that's exactly right. I knew you guys would know where that's at. Arkansas and Texas and Louisiana all together. That's right. You guys all know. Mainly hydro. Okay. So yeah, Spencer knows a lot about all that stuff, and he is I want to say you're an engineer, right, Spencer? I think that's what you had said to me. So anyway, let's see here. Northwest Louisiana. Okay. I do. I love squirrels. Hey, J&C's Oregon. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, Gil. Cool. So Chris was in a bunch of live streams. So this guy, I guess you guys can go find out his story and you can see what's going on. Do you guys have too much background going on? Is there too much of that, or you guys cool with that? Let me know, because I have to kick people out of my house if not. I don't think so. Bring it. Livia's feeling froggy tonight because she has her daughter home. She's all excited tonight. So Johnny's Journey. Hey, thanks for stopping in tonight. Got a new channel in the house tonight. That's cool. Let's see here. What else we got in here? Copper Kettles. Thanks for popping in. Texarkana, that's funny. Squirrels. Oh, Gil, you know what? You don't need to join in on the Broussards there. That is just not fair. You're an engineer too. Okay, so you guys are gonna get along great then. So definitely go check out Spencer. I'll definitely be hitting him up too. Let's see here. Rosendale, New York. Wow. Wow. You guys on the East Coast. Backyard Gardener, thanks for stopping in tonight. I appreciate it. Hey, Ron's in the house. Thanks for popping in. We've got a big channel in tonight. Holy smokes. I am very honored and blessed to have the big dogs in the channel tonight. I know, Ron, you're probably thinking, yeah, I'm no big dog. Ron McGarvey is a big dog, so thanks for stopping in. Of course, the Broussards are in here too. Elf Lord's Journey, thanks for stopping in. So yeah, guys, this new channel. He is a correct me if I'm wrong, Gil. He's a deputy sheriff out there in Louisiana, and his wife is a nurse. And I pricked up my ears because my daughter's going to be a nurse and all that. And we just had a great time with him on Friday night and getting to know him. And he's got some really good videos already out there. So you guys go check that out. I'll put that up again. Amy, do you know how to link? I don't even know how to link links like that. Maybe I can let me try this really quick. Let's try something here. Let me try this really quick here. Holly Ridge Homestead. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know how to copy this link here. Doggone it. Is this so just copy? So I just highlight that, Danae?
Yeah, highlight it.
Okay, so I'm gonna highlight that and then go down here. Let me try this. Oh my gosh, look at the chat. Okay. Okay, guys, hopefully that worked right there. I stuck the link up there. Gil, you already probably beat me to it. Hey, so Broussards, do you guys know who Holly Ridge Homestead is? That guy's super cool. He is looking for community, and he is just loving what he's hearing out there, and just fantastic. So, anyway, so if you guys click on that link that I just posted, let me know if that works. And that should take you to Holly Ridge Homestead's channel. You guys should go show Chris some love. I think he had, at the time when I was looking at his channel, he had like 56 subscribers. And we get that guy up, get him a couple hundred subscribers are really cool. Super neat channel, and he's got a beautiful piece of property. He's got a really neat story about how they named their channel, Holly Ridge, and I'll let him tell you that. So anyway, super good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Gil. So that did work. Okay, good. Fantastic. Let's see here. Hey, Patty. Patty is in the house. Thanks for popping in. She's my sister from Oregon up there. How are you doing tonight, Patty? Hope you're doing good. Been nice talking with you. So I haven't been in really anybody's lives or anything this weekend because I have had my daughter home from college. So she goes back tomorrow, and we won't see her for another month. 9252, thanks for popping in. Fantastic. Oh, he's at 75. Okay, cool. Yeah, when we were looking at him on this last week, I think he was in the mid-50s, maybe 60s. Fantastic. So he's at 75. He's been spending a lot of time in a lot of people's live streams and stuff. So, Amy, if you guys don't know who he is, like I said, he's in Louisiana with you guys, and he's looking for community. And while we were in that live stream, Kathy from North Star Prepsteader was in there, and she was putting up links for your guys' Bayou Bash on Gil's Friday night live stream with the 4 different channels in there. We had Dave from Southern Ohio Prepper and myself, and then Chris was in there as well. So we were spreading the word far and wide for your Bayou Bash. So cool. So 75 subs. Cool. Thank you for that. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. Cool. Thank you, Ron. Awesome. 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 I just said awesome. Can I say that on live TV? Cool. All right. Hey, Chris is in the house. There he is. All right, guys. Yep. Your ears must have been burning, Chris. Fantastic. Chris is in the house. So we're going to try and see if we can get you above 100 subscribers tonight, Chris. I was just talking about you and just bragging about this new guy that's on the block. So Broussards, Chris from Holly Ridge Homestead. There you go. So they're the ones I was trying to tell you about. I don't know if you probably already subscribed to them, Chris, but they're fantastic people, great family. Their lives are always a hoot to watch and get involved in. So love poking at them. They're always constantly giving me a hard time. So if I get distracted tonight, it's because of the Broussards. So that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, All right, let me make sure I'm staying on top of the chat tonight. Of course, Amy, you guys are awesome. Yeah, you know what? This whole thing started with, hey, Cabin in the Woods, and poor boy, hey, thanks. What's going on? The lesser half of Mimsy's Garden is in the house tonight. How you doing, brother? we played hooky and watched church on TV this morning, just so you know. So that's why I was thinking about you this morning. I saw your live stream there going on. Hey, Tyler, thanks for popping in. And Karen's in the house. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. 79. Hey, check that out. Got you 4 more subs in the last 5 minutes, Chris. There you go. I do like squirrels sometimes, but not all the time. So, yes, my slice of heaven outdoors is where this whole thing started. I started watching Joey and especially with his big yellow dozer, doing his Tuesday outdoor cams and stuff, and just getting in his live streams. I wasn't working for a long time, and I wasn't working super steady in between big jobs. So I spent a lot of, and he was getting all kinds of rain, and Joey does landscaping and stuff. So I spent 2 or 3 days during the week with Joey on his live streams. And that's how I met everybody. And then it went to the Broussards, and it went all you guys back east and all you good people. So is Mimsy in here tonight? Did she? There she is. There she is, the mod queen. Her and Kathy. So. Mimsy, I got to get together with you, and I got to do the Discord thing. I've just been so busy, and I got to get together. You got to teach me how to do that. So you just type in the name of the channel, and then you copy and paste the link. Is that what you're doing there? That's cool. That I'm assuming that's how you're doing that. But that modding that you do is just fantastic. So thank you for that. Oh man, here I'm getting behind. Already. Well, there's a bunch of people in here tonight. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So that was a fantastic week. That hey, Michelle P, thanks for stopping in. Heaven is Essentials. You guys are awesome. So those of you who have just popped into the sub, I wanted everybody to go check out Chris at Holly Ridge Homestead. He's a new homestead YouTube nerd like the rest of us. Yep, I said it. We're all nerds. And I think he is super cool. I had a great time in our live stream with Gil on Friday night's live stream with him. So go check his channel out, guys. Go show him some love and support. Chris, you've already got some great editing skills. I already told you that. I left a comment on a couple of your videos. And you already know how to use end screens and branding, and you have some good video going already. So there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to tell you, but definitely by watching everybody's stuff and getting in their live streams, you can learn a lot. Okay, cool. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Yeah, it just takes time, Patty. It takes time hey, thanks for popping in Robertson's Belly Acres. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. Holy moly, look at the chat. You guys are crazy tonight. This is awesome. Thank you, Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, Chris is awesome. Great channel. So thank you, Anna, for putting that up there again, too. And Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for popping in. So we're doing some channel shout-outs tonight, you guys. Some of you guys are just popping in. Anna from Mimsy's Garden. She's going to keep putting up that link for you guys to go check out Chris at Holly Ridge. And another one tonight I wanted to give a shout-out tonight, too, was Living the Dream Homestead. I don't know how many of you guys have got the notification this week. If you guys aren't subscribed to, a lot of you guys know who North Country Off-Grid is with Chad and Shelby. He just put up a video this morning shouting out Jeremy, and they are now allowed to actually talk about what's been going on. So any of you guys that have been subscribed to Jeremy and Angela over there at Living the Dream haven't seen a whole lot of videos out of them for the last 6 months or so because they couldn't. They were actually featured. They're going to be coming out this next Thursday on the 20th. With their episode of Homestead Rescue. So they could not put out hardly anything because they had a non-disclosure and all that good stuff, and they had to, out of respect for the channel and the show. So this coming Thursday, right? That's the 20th, right? I better double check that before I open my mouth. I suffer from foot and mouth disease, as you guys already know. There's a Broussards are well familiar. Yep, the 20th. That is this coming Thursday. The next episode of Homestead Rescue is going to feature Jeremy and Angela on Living the Dream Homestead. It's going to be a fantastic show. I've already seen some previews for it. And of course, Jeremy and I are real good friends, and so I got a little bit of the behind scenes, just a little bit. I couldn't say anything. I would tease it on some of his videos. I'd make little funny remarks and joke and stuff, but he knew what I was saying, but nobody else did, because I wanted to say something so bad, but I couldn't. So the cat's out of the bag. You guys get a chance to go watch that show on Thursday and show them some love. And Chad already shouted him out, and he got a whole bunch of people going over to that channel to watch that too. So it's a great family, fantastic story. You guys, you got to go check out Living the Dream. Let's see here. Okay. Rustic Tradition, thanks for popping in. Hey, all you guys like Joey and Anna and Tinker, you guys, thank you for you guys are here all the time, and you guys are saying hi to the newbies in here in the live chat. Thank you for that, because sometimes you guys know me, I get to talk and I stop reading the chat sometimes. So thank you for welcoming everybody. And Chris, I'm sure you're probably still in here. I know I've been holding out. I had to, and I couldn't. He's my friend, and I would do the same for all you guys. If you got we share some information, but some behind the scenes stuff, we can't say it. That's one thing I want to talk to you guys. Just mention for a quick minute. We'll talk about that tonight in a minute, guys. So, hey, Kathy, thanks for popping in. There is the other Queen Mod that is in the house tonight. I am one of the luckiest YouTube channels out there to have two of the best moderators I have ever seen, and I've been in a lot of live streams. So I have the two ladies in here tonight. You guys are fantastic. So thank you for that. Great channels. So we were talking. Well, Kathy can confirm, and she can back me up on the same thing with Gil. That we were talking about all of you guys. Karen. Okay, Karen, you don't need to get on the squirrel train, okay, trying to distract me here. I am doing my best to keep caught up, and I'm getting better. Yes, I am getting better at keeping up, and it's because of the Broussards. If I don't, they're going to start giving me a hard time. Hey, Jake Jacobs, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I try and do these every Sunday evening, depending on what's going on with the family and whatnot. We try and do a live stream. Yeah, thank you guys for everything. Kathy can verify in Gil's live stream. We were talking about almost all of you channels, naming you guys out on his live stream. Broussards, Mimsy, all these different channels. Thank you, Anna, for popping that up again. Chopped. Okay, Brett. You know what? I talked about you guys more than anybody else, and whenever I'm anybody's live streams or whatever, I talk about the Broussards more than anybody else. So I have to say, no, you're not chopped the other. You're the fillet, baby. You are the fillet, Brett. Well, maybe your other half. Not you're not so much the fillet. Maybe you're more the rump. Anyway. So I talk about you guys, and I was bragging about you guys. So I was bragging about you guys to Chris at Holly Ridge. So don't let me down, okay? Don't. I built you guys and put you guys up on a pedestal about one of the best YouTube channels out there, family channels. So don't let me down, okay? Hey, thanks for coming in. Strong Enough to Bend, Grandma Homestead, fantastic. This is excellent. Hey, buddy, there is my brother up there, living the dream. Popped in. You're late, Jeremy. You are late, so your ears must have been burning, because I was just I just was shouting out your channel, talking about your show coming up this Thursday. So there is Jeremy from Living the Dream Homestead. He finally made it in tonight. Okay, see, I'm staying on top of the chat. I'm watching it here. So, okay, I got to read now. Great dancer, dresser. What? Oh, I must have missed something. Rump roast. That's right, Brett. All right. Broussard Homestead told they told you about me? Oh, okay. I'm trying to make sure I read that right. So, okay, so I definitely missed a couple. You didn't get a notification, Jeremy? Oh, that is so annoying. That is just so annoying. Holy smokes, we got a ton of people in here. Thank you, Kathy. You are definitely my sweet sister. Kathy is. If you guys aren't subscribers to North Star Prep Center, you're missing out. She is a fantastic person up there. But that's the thing that we were talking about with Chris. Hey, His Way Homestead, thanks for popping in. We got Grandma so happy in here as well. Roger's still in here. Angela, hey Angela, thanks for coming in. Hey, the Corgills are in here. Hey, thanks for popping in. So that's another channel that I subscribed to just recently and just been all over watching their stuff. The Corgills up there. Fantastic. Thank you for coming in. Oh boy, Karen. And that's a dad joke if I ever read one, Karen. Holy smokes. Busy little house. She works on a crane. She says I work on a crane, and not many people can let me down. Yeah, that is literally the truth. Okay, so you didn't get a notification either. So you know what, guys? I kind of went live like right away. I didn't give anybody a notification. I didn't put anything out there. I didn't do it ahead of time or anything. So I just kind of just went live. I let the family know I was going. I gave them the warning. Said, okay, here you go. Camera's going live. And they said, okay. So they'd clear out, make sure they put on more than pajamas or whatnot. Southern Ohio. Hey, Dave. Thanks for popping in. You got no YouTube notice. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Dave. Well, thank you for coming in. Okay, so you're talking about something that Brett put. You know what? I heard about that. I heard you guys talking about that in one of the live streams. So I have to go back and check that out. I haven't seen that. So we were talking about. I was talking about Chris and just he's kind of new to the whole live stream thing. That I think he said it was the first time he'd been in there. Chris, are you still in here? I haven't seen you put anything up in there. I know that at the time on his Friday Night Live, he was having a little bit of a reception connectivity issues with his phone. So maybe he's having a little bit of trouble. Oh, there he is. He's still in there. Okay, Chris is still in there. So Chris got a notification. I don't know what the deal was with YouTube, guys. You schedule these things ahead of time and you let people know you're going to go live and you put it out there. You put a thumbnail out and those of us that have over 1,000 subscribers, we have the community tab that's opened up, and I was trying to start to use that, and I just haven't. So the community tab, a lot of time, you guys will all see that. You can do that, weeks or two or whatever early, a couple of days or whatever hours, and usually people will see the notification. It'll come through your subscriptions, suggestions, and you guys will all see it. So I didn't do that this time. I just went live, so a lot of you guys probably just didn't get it right away, or it all of a sudden you just saw that it was. So interesting. Okay. So that was what we were talking about, right, Chris? This week we were talking about community, and I already know most of all of you guys. Corgills, you're watching American Idol. What? Cabin in the Woods? I missed something there. All right. Hey, Organic Raw Roost, thanks for popping in. So we're just talking about community here, and I'll tell you, it's just interesting to see. I just wanted to kind of mention a couple things tonight, real quick, guys. So you guys have already. We've spent a lot of time over this last year. I started doing this a little over a year ago, and gosh, like Karen said, I've come a long ways, and it's all because of you guys. I really. I've been, preaching the whole community thing for a long time, for a while, ever since the beginning, and I think that's what really gets me pumped up is just the genuineness of everybody that I've met and talked to in this community, and that's one thing that I had built up with Chris, talking to him and encouraging him, and I could talk his ear off all night, just how fantastic and wonderful everybody in this community is, and. You find out, I think, who the people are that are doing it out of their own selfish ambitions and their own desires for whatever. And there's people that really just genuinely want to learn something. And that's how I found a lot of channels, is just browsing through, looking for something and wanting to learn something. So this phenomenon of YouTube is it's really bizarre. It's very interesting how people have gotten really connected to each other and have met so many new people. And so the hunger, I discovered, I felt like there was this hunger, and just in the little bit of time that I'd had, the 3 or 4 months that I had just dove into this thing head first with all of you guys, that there was just this huge hunger. I've had talks with Brett on the phone, Jeremy living the dream, and there's just this hunger for community out there. And there's people that are starving for good, healthy, honest, real people. And of all places, we have all found each other on YouTube, and that's really, I was completely not even expecting that in any way. My wife and I met at church, and we both grew up in the church, and we did life with our friends in Sunday school class, went camping, did things with, all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of losing the chat for a minute, guys, so I can kind of complete this thought, because the squirrels will come through and I'll lose it. So that's why I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it, Amy. I'm ignoring it. Yeah, that's the whole idea of community that people are really starving for. And I tell you what, when we went up to Idaho last summer and we had that meet and greet with our North Idaho YouTube channels, I was blown away with how much enthusiasm there was for everybody that we invited to go there. The people that didn't make it, they couldn't make it because there was a reason why they couldn't. Thank you, Anna, for putting that up there. There was one big channel up there that couldn't make it because they had a death in the family, and so they couldn't make it. Two other people couldn't quite make it. The car broke down. We had Idaho Hillbilly wanted to come from 7 hours south. He couldn't make it. His truck broke down, or his van broke down. People couldn't make it for a reason, but the people that were there, the community that was formed, we had to come back to, unfortunately, California for a little bit longer. The people that are up there, like Jeremy, Living the Dream, and Chad Chubby, they were friends before that, but there were some other channels up there they've all become friends with, and they're all spending time with each other. It's just amazing what has happened over there. And Bruce Sarge, you guys can attest to this. What'd you fix, Jeremy? I missed it. Anyway. Yeah, Brett, you're right. I can't ignore Amy. Okay, Tyler, you're committed. Fantastic. That's fine. Whether you were committed or not, I'm going to call you. So we're going to do it again. I know that I kind of put that out there on our Facebook page and saying I was going to kind of pass on it this year because I've got this job. I'm still trying to work out the logistics of getting the time off, because as some of you guys saw when I did my live stream, I got my mobile live stream opened up finally after like 3 months of over 1,000 subscribers. I think we hit 1,000 actually like last November. I've been waiting for almost 4 months. It finally opened up, and I went live on my break up there, and I wanted to show everybody what I was doing. And I remembered I have an agreement with my boss. I can't show anything on social media, so that plan got nixed. But the whole live stream thing on the mobile device was just fantastic. Watching that get opened up. So okay, what did I miss here? Camp Patton. You're still in there. Great, fantastic. Corgles. Oh, Tyler, that's who it was. That's who I was talking to. Yep, I'm going to still be talking to you, Tyler. Oh, I was talking about my job. That's what it was. Total squirrel moment there. That's what happens when I read your guys' chat. I love the interaction. I just get pumped up. A lot of, most of the time, guys, I'll be honest, I actually don't go to sleep very well for hours after I do a live stream because I'm so excited to talk to all you guys. It's energizing to see people with like minds and like interests and everything, and just to know that kind of energy. I was for quite a while getting pretty negative and pretty down. I'm blessed. God has blessed us like crazy. I have 2 beautiful kids that are successful and fantastic. I have a way better, beautiful wife. I'm healthy. I have nothing to complain about. But it's easy in this culture, in this society, with what's going on with politics and especially California, guys, that the taxes and everything that's happening down here and the politics, it's easy to get to be a negative attitude. So if anything, you guys really help lift everybody's spirits. You guys are really encouraging to one another, and regardless of what everybody's going through in their states and their places and their homesteads, the difficulties, when we start talking and interacting in this kind of an atmosphere, people start meeting up and encouraging and helping each other. That's what it's all about. And it's the same thing that I was hollering about at our meetup in Idaho. Was God made us for community. God designed us with relationship in mind. So relationship with Him first of all. That's the hole that we have in our heart for God. It's why everybody on the planet's searching for some sort of God. They're searching for something to fill that hole with, right? And then He made us for a relationship with each other. So there you go, guys. That's what I was preaching to Chris in the little bit of time I had from Holly Ridge. That's what this is about. And the second thing I wanted to talk about tonight was I think I've grown. I know a lot of all you guys. Amy, stop it. You keep trying. I keep going over there just to make sure I don't miss something, but. I watch Ron. Every time I watch Ron at Living Off-Grid, McGarvey style, I get hungry because he is quite the chef in his garden salads and, sheesh, Ron, I can't believe. You guys want to see an off-grid homestead that is the neatest and orderliest place I think I've ever seen. Go look at Ron, Off-Grid McGarvey style. He has got the most cleanest, nicest little off-grid cabin, and his garden is immaculate. Immaculate. So anyway, and Corgles are up there. They're killing it up there. I love what you guys are. Yeah, Corgles up there. Showing everybody. Your keto physiques, making the rest of us old fat guys jealous. All right. So anyway, talking about the community thing. I've learned a lot this year already, and I came back. And I'll be a little honest. I've already been open with you guys a little bit about this. Having some family issues and stuff, and dealing some stuff with my parents. And so that combined with some things I had been learning about some YouTube channels, and nobody in Idaho, and all that kind of came down at one time. And I was talking about that, and I think I accidentally somebody took it the wrong way. And thought I was talking about them when I wasn't. I was just opening up, and I was saying probably more than I should have, but I was trying to be transparent with people, because I think that's what really the really good channels are, is that transparency. When you guys are transparent, you guys are sharing, hurts and sharing what's going on with your life, and I know it's real. I know a couple of you, and you know who you are, who I've had some private conversations with, and I'm praying for you. Kathy, you put that prayer request out there about your buddy Don. I've been praying for him, the guy with the cancer, the lump in his neck. So this community where we pray for each other and we lift each other up. After I was probably a little too open, but it got misconstrued. So I've learned I'm learning how to watch what I say and how I say it, to be careful, because you just got to be careful. You don't want to say the wrong thing and give somebody the wrong impression. So so I try and be transparent, open with people. And if you guys ever had any kind of I've had a few of you actually email me and say, hey, are you okay, or what's going on with this? And I appreciated that. That to me was people really caring and loving on me. And I've tried to do the same thing and reach out to some of you as well. That kind of community that's like a whole nother level. Interacting here on the camera and chatting and talking and sharing stuff that's going on is fantastic. But we take it to a whole nother level when we start calling each other on the phone and we talk, and emailing each other and getting more personal and just saying, hey, this is really what I meant by that. And I've had a few of you reach out to me, like Kathy. You hit me up the other day when I put that comment and I said it in caps. I said, I hate California, and she says, I forget, what did you say, Kathy? I was a little dramatic, and what did you say? And she was right. I don't hate California. I hate what's going on down here. I hate the stuff that's happening. What did you say, Kathy? You said, you go ahead and put it on. I was being dramatic, and I forget what you said. Anyway, so guys, that's the fun of this. It's been a tremendous amount of fun, but boy, it can sure get out of hand quick, right? So you guys, I guess what I'm trying to say is feel free, guys. What you guys see and hear is exactly who I am. I'm probably definitely too transparent sometimes. So I've had my buddy Jeremy dial me back in a few times. Had Kathy dial me back in. So I appreciate that. That's true friendship and people that show that they really care, and that's awesome. So if you guys ever see or hear anything that gets crazy, feel free to hit me up, email me, call me, let me know. Hey, man, you need to dial it back a little bit. and then we'll let the rest of it just go. This next summertime, I've got to figure out the job thing. Tyler, I'm definitely going to be calling you, all of our northern Idaho people. The hunger is there. We have North Idaho homesteaders. We have, hey, thanks for striving for the simple life. Thanks for popping in. Fantastic. We got some new channels in here tonight. Southern Bless, thank you for popping in. Melvola's Homestead. Hey, that's a new channel. Thank you. Where did you go, Rigo? Let me go back here. Southern Bless. No, not that one. Here we go. I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble for talking about Jeremy too. You're gonna give me a hard time and call me and say, dude. Let's see here. Hey, WD Glock and Roll. Thanks for popping in. You forgot, Kathy? Yeah, you hit me up. You're like, you were being too dramatic. Yeah, I know I was. Jeremy, he's nervous. I know he's nervous. He just wants everybody to love it. Everybody loves your channel, so everybody's gonna love the show. The show is fun. Yeah. Let's see here. There's one other channel I was talking about. So Chris, you sang to your wife. Chris, I almost did this tonight. I'll be honest, Chris. I was gonna copy your video with the tourniquet. Anybody that hasn't watched Chris's, go binge watch all of his videos. And I'm jealous of your tractor, your 50 horsepower. I think it's a 50-55, right? I'm jealous of that. So we're going to have thank you, Karen. Fantastic. Yeah, so what? Yeah, I know. I get excited. I get super excited. Squirrel moments over the phone. Thanks, Amy. Hey, you're not supposed to tell our secrets. So, Chris, yeah, go watch Chris's stuff. I was going to copy your video, Chris, on the tourniquet thing because Danae, she's my nurse. I'm calling her Nurse D. She's going to graduate from nursing in about 2 months. So then she'll come back here and she's going to kill that test. I just know she's been killing it with her grades, and she's going to come back and kill it, and she's going to start making money, and then I can stop working and she can support Mom and I. Right, baby? Yeah. So, she's sitting right here listening to me and snickering at me. Anyway, so I was gonna throw her into the mix there and kind of spring that on her, and we were gonna, we were gonna get the ketchup out and play like we had an injury and stuff. So we're gonna do it when she gets back. A little bit too much for her because she has to go back. She's studying right now. She has to go back and finish studying so she can graduate in 2 months. But anyway, Chris, I'm gonna copy that video. That's a fantastic video. Doing the tourniquet thing. So that's fantastic. Roger, thanks for coming in the house. I appreciate it. Fantastic. Let's see here. Anna is killing it again tonight. Thank you. Keep putting that link up there. So Melvola's, did I pronounce that right? Melvola's Homestead or Melvola's Homestead? Cabin in the Woods, thanks for coming in. That's fantastic. Yeah, she's gonna kill it. You know what, Chris? You're quick. You're a quick study. You've learned a lot in the 3 days since we were talking. That's funny. Are you gonna come in the light with me, honey? Come on.
I'm trying to be
Okay.
sneaky.
All right. Olivia's trying to be sneaky. What's the matter?
I need to do something.
Okay.
I need to
All
do
right.
something.
Olivia will be in a little bit. She's taking care of some stuff right now. So, yeah, you guys are good. You Corey girls, you guys are ready for your garden. You guys have been working hard. I've been watching your videos. Fantastic. So, Melvola's, I think I said that right. So, anyway, so guys, thank you, Anna, for putting that up there again. I cannot thank her enough. We need to send them something. She has been. Karen said hi, Olivia. Did you see her sneaking by? That's funny. See all the ladies. That's like we were talking about that. I was telling Chris about that in Gil's live stream that this family community here, this homesteading off-grid community is just fantastic because it's just not us. It's just not the guys talking about tractors and hunting and killing stuff. There she is.
Back.
She'll be back. So it's the ladies, and I know everybody wants. I told Chris. I said we all know about the channels out there that put their, you do the clickbait. We all know about the off-grid yurt people, right? You guys all know who I'm talking about, right? I'm sorry. I can't. I can't feed my eyes that kind of stuff. As legit as some of their homesteading off-grid stuff is, the rest of it's just clickbait. Don't need it. So the genuineness of having a family channel and having family involved. The ladies love this stuff. The ladies are, there's probably more ladies in the chat tonight than there are guys, but there's plenty of guys out there too. So it's just, there's something for everybody, and I think it's fantastic. It's good, genuine family stuff. So thank you, Gil, for that. Yes. Jeremy, thank you for popping in. He's probably wore out because he's so nervous. The nerves are killing him. So he's... Anyway, Jeremy got some new... actually, not Jeremy. Yeah, well, Jeremy got Angela some chickens. I love that video that Jeremy put out. Was it today, I think? That Angela said she doesn't like jewelry or chocolates or flowers, but she loves animals. So Jeremy gets her a box of baby chicks, and she's a happy girl. So that's the kind of lady I'm talking about. I got lucky too. I don't. She doesn't like jewelry either, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, oh, thanks for coming in, man. Yep, guys, everybody, 8 p.m. on Thursday, 2/20/2020. So there's a name for that kind of date. 2/2/2020 was actually the other date, but 2/20/2020. You guys put that in your calendars to go watch Jeremy and Angela on Living the Dream Homestead. Watch the Discovery Channel Homestead Rescue. That's going to be fantastic. So, Jeremy, before you take off, okay, good. That's what I was going to ask you. So a lot of us don't have TV anymore. We got rid of our dish TV. We don't have TV subscription anymore. All we have is YouTube. We have you guys. I watch YouTube exclusively, and I'll keep up on the news through my news apps and the weather, and that's it. But you can go on discoverychannel.com after the day after, and you can watch it for free, which is what I'm going to be doing. So unless Jeremy sends me a free link, right? Right, Angela? Oh, good. I got that right. Okay, good. So, oh, fantastic. Awesome. Yep, there's the Bayou Bash for all of you. Hey, Quebec Homestead, thanks for coming in. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, my only request is that Jeremy doesn't forget about all of us. Once he blows up after the show and he becomes big and famous, he doesn't forget about all of us small channels out here. And just remember who got him there. Remember that, Jeremy. Who got you there? Not me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. Go watch his show on Thursday if you've got TV. If not, Friday, join the rest of us. I wish I was up there. They're gonna. I think you guys are still gonna you're gonna try and do a big watch party. I think, right? That'll be a lot of fun. So, Amy said, "You tell Brett don't buy you flowers unless you got roots in them." I love it. That's great. Olivia says, "Don't spend the cash on the flowers. Just give me the cash." And I always ask her, "Well, why? You have all the cash anyway." You know, I come home and hand over my check dutifully and say, "Okay, honey." And so she doesn't need any more cash. She's got all my cash. Anyway, see, I'm keeping caught up in the chat. Jeremy. All right, Jeremy, I'm sure you're tired up there. Urban Grandpa, thanks for popping in. Fantastic. It's a great chat tonight, you guys. This is fantastic. Robertson's Belly Acres, thanks for coming in. So all of you guys that have popped in late, we were talking about a couple of channel shout-outs tonight really quick. We're going to remind you, Anna has been, she just put it up again, Holly Ridge Homestead. That's Chris. He's a new channel. He's at, the last we checked, he was at 75. That was about an hour ago. I'm not sure where he's at right now. Maybe one of you guys can check. And good night, Bite a Garden. Thanks for coming in. I'd love it when you're in here. OCD, right? I'm a little bit, you know, I'm not going to say I'm OCD. I'm a little bit, I'm definitely, I would be more of the manic depressive side, but definitely not OCD to a point. Let's see here. Angela, you know what? You guys are just fine. You guys... That cash is for bills, not fun money. Oh, yeah, Michelle. Okay, Michelle. I know. Okay, 84 now. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Awesome. 85. Thank you, Gil. That is awesome. WD Glock and Roll. There's the squirrel I was looking for. Great. Thanks for that. Hold that thought. You lost one. You know what, Chris? That's funny that you said that. You're gonna gain and lose subscribers because of the algorithm. So that's the other thing tonight. So all of you guys that have popped in late tonight, we have a new channel, Holly. I keep saying Holly Ridge Homestead. He's a new channel out in Louisiana, and he has some great content already on his channel out there. So we got to give him some love. Great stuff. Make friends with Chris. He's over there in Louisiana, so he's going to be going. Hopefully, you're going to go make your way over to the Bayou Bash, Chris. That would be fantastic. And then the other channel tonight, if you guys don't know, Living the Dream Homestead. If you guys are watching me, you were watching Jeremy and Angela at Living the Dream. But they've got their show on Homestead Rescue coming out this Thursday, 2/20/2020, 8 p.m. on Discovery Channel. We can watch it for free the day after on Friday, which is what I'll be doing. So any of you guys that are coming in late tonight, those were the two channels I was shouting out tonight and talking about. We were talking about community. And that's Chris has just jumped into this like crazy, looking for community connection with people. And we had a great talk with him on a cooperative live stream with Gil from Cam Patton Family Compound. Also, guys, used to do disaster preparedness for the state of California, sheriff, all that good stuff. Good dude. He's my brother from another mother, where he was an operating engineer as well. We both came from a law enforcement background. Both lived in California. Both escaped to Idaho. So definitely go check out those channels, guys. And if you guys see a channel in here right now, all of you guys are fantastic. Let's see here. Yep. You know what? Manifestation of imagination. I'm glad you brought that up. Glock and Roll, I'll get to you in a second. Talking about that thing. Manifestation of imagination. I touched on that tonight. When I came back from our Idaho meetup, we did a Idaho YouTube creators meetup this last summer, last July 4th weekend. And I came back on cloud nine, just so just so pumped. But I was learning an awful lot, like you just said, about the ugly side of some of the YouTube stuff going on, and then I was dealing with some personal family stuff, and the combination of stuff, I kind of talked about it in a little more of a negative light than I should have, and a channel I had become friends with thought I was talking about them, and I wasn't. Had nothing to do with anybody in Idaho. It was somebody back east that I really don't know, but I had learned some things about the channel that I'd heard from 2 or 3 different sources, you know. And so when you bring that up about the algorithm and some backroom deals and that kind of stuff, that's frustrating, because all of you guys, all of us in this conversation right now, and we're down to 31, we were 39, 40 different channels all at one time. We're all helping each other, and we're all genuine. I know almost every single one of you. And you're all genuine good people. We're all not necessarily trying to do this to make money, but we're having a good time doing it, and if that comes, great, but we're trying to build our channel and share and teach people, right? So when you hear about that side of it, you hear about the stuff that's going on, that's the negative, it brought me down a little bit and frustrated me, and thought, well, gosh, is this even worth doing? But it didn't take long after that, and I started doing live streams, and this is where I really started connecting more with you guys, and that's where I was beyond excited, and that brought me right back up out of. I'm just gonna, from now on, I'm gonna ignore that whole side of it. I'm gonna ignore the whole negative algorithm thing, the backroom deal stuff, all the negativity out there, all the fake stuff. Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping, you're one of the smart guys in here. I have Discord, and Anna and from Mimsy's Garden and the Bruce Sarge have been telling me to get on there, and I just need to do it. So if I have time tonight or tomorrow, guys, I'll get on Discord, and I'll start connecting with you guys that way too. I know it's an easy way to do it. So I have the link, I just haven't done it. So I'm just gonna ignore that whole side of it, and I'm gonna move on. And as the channel grows and we all share each other's channels and help each other out, it's good, solid growth. If for some reason one of our channels disappears or gets deleted for whatever reason, it is what it is. I mean, we have to just deal with it, right? So, but you know what? God has a plan for this stuff, and if that's where it's meant to go, then it's going to grow. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to enjoy the moment, I think is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm glad you brought that up. Thanks for mentioning that manifestation, because you are absolutely right. Good night, Karen. Thank you for popping in. Quebec Homestead, thanks for popping in. Fantastic. Good grief, we got a bunch of new channels in here tonight. Thank you. And Robertson's Belly Acres. Let's see here. Tinker's wife, what were you saying? I know, right, Patty? Yeah. You know what, Patty? You just got to go for it. That's all you can do. You know what, Patty? The people in here, as you already know, none of these people are. They're going to take care of you. We're going to surround you with love and help you out. So, let's see here. Okay. Chris, were you poking fun at Brett? I know he gets paid to sleep, so that's so you guys must have been poking each other already. That's fantastic. I love it. The sheriffs are the ones that work. They're the ones that do all the hard work. The firemen just come behind and pick up the pieces. And let's see here. That's fantastic. Yeah, Chris, I think it is. I think it is fun. You can let it get you down. You can let the negativity get you down if you want. But I'm not going to let it get me down. At first, it was kind of overwhelming, and I realized and I saw. I didn't really think about the negative side of it. But once I found out, it was definitely a little a bummer for a while. Freaky Geek, thanks for popping in tonight. Tim Fergal. No, Tim, we were talking about. We were just talking about the negative side of people that are doing the backroom deals and the algorithm stuff and the fake accounts and the YouTubers that are out there that are just doing it for the fame and for the money and that kind of thing. So speaking of homesteaders, we did have that quick little conversation with Chris on Gil's live stream talking about what homesteading really meant. And I know we've already beat that horse dead, right? But it did come up again. And that was part of the negativity too, is realizing some of these channels that they're playing homesteading, but they're not really homesteading. So that's, and we're all trying to homestead for real. So I think we all, just are starting to tune those channels out. That's why I'm always in your guys' lives, and you guys are here tonight because this is where the real homesteading's at. Well, I'm not quite there yet. I almost. So this year, guys, is going to be fantastic. I am so pumped. I'm so excited. As you guys are all growing, people like Chris at Holly Ridge, Broussards are growing, and Broussards, they're not even just their goodness is attracting people. Just fantastic. And Quebec Homestead, I'm going to add. You probably already said where you are, but I'm going to assume you're in Quebec. All of these. Hey, MS Homesteader, thanks for coming in. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that comment, MS Homesteader. That is fantastic. I don't think I'm subscribed. I am subscribed to you. Yes, I am. I have watched some of your videos. I've commented before. So yes, you. Oh, Michelle. I saw you go live, and I was at work, and I don't think I was able to. All right, Michelle P. I'm gonna go. All right, there's my squirrel. There's another squirrel. I'll get back to you, Glock and Roll. All right. I'm going to take that personally, Michelle P, and I'm going to make it a mission. You're next. We are all trying to. Thank you, Patty. It's fantastic. We trying to. Who me? Squirrel. Yeah, I is busy, and like when I first started talking about Joey at My Slice of Heaven Outdoors. I had all kinds of time to sit and watch lives, 3 or 4 hours a day while I wasn't working. Now I'm doing, 70 hours a week and then still trying to do everything else. And it's almost impossible to watch everybody's channels and live streams. I have right now, here it gives you guys an example of oh, hey, Chris, I just got your notification right now. Holly Ridge Homestead, first time tractor driver. That's fantastic. So on my YouTube channel right now, in my library, I'm going to show you guys right now. Oh man. Okay. Can you guys see how many that is? I know you guys can see that because I can see it on my OBS live stream right there. I have 517 videos in my unwatched file. Easily 400 of those are from your guys' channels that I have not made it to yet. And it sucks because I want to go back and watch all of that stuff, and I can't get to them all the time. It's killing me because you guys are putting out some great content. I just can't, especially your bee stuff. So that's the thing. This year, guys, we're hoping to have everything done, all of our loans, everything done, paid off, and have enough money to buy a tractor and to be ready to move to our homestead at the end of the year. I know you guys, all of you regulars are sick of hearing me say it, but that's the story. And I'm sticking with it. But in the meantime, we're going to show you our urban homesteading stuff that we've been doing. So that's the story of our channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, that's what we do here. Growing up in Oregon, I grew up canning, growing, gardening, raising all kinds of stuff, and that's what we've done here in our place here in California. So that is the story. Okay, MS. I know I've seen your name, MS Homesteader, a bunch of times. So let's see here. Tinker's wife. What did you say? She must have said something. You guys are probably all laughing at me again because you threw the squirrel out there. Oh, you guys are stinkers. All right, yep, you got me good. You guys got me good. Oh man, you guys are gonna rue the day that I actually arrive at the Bayou Bash, and any of you there, and I find you. You're gonna have peanut butter under your car door handles, all kinds of fun stuff. So, two can play that game. You remember that, Michelle P. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you guys are, but you know what? Are you gonna join in my chat? You gonna join in the chat? Yeah, come say hello, baby. Here's Nurse D. She's gonna come say hello. Come on, baby. Nurse D. Come on. This is the one I've been bragging about the whole time. Just come say hi. So you guys have watched, all of you guys have watched How to Build a Patio Cover. You know who the star of the show was. Just say hi. Oh, I've been on for a little while here.
No one wants to see me.
Yes, they do. How many of you guys want to see my nurse that's about to graduate? Amy, I know you're not scared of me, Amy. I'm scared of you though.
I can't see myself.
Well, here, let me try this. Here we go. There she is.
Gosh, I'm so close.
Hey, there's actually real people on the other side of that right there.
Yes, I know.
They're talking to me right now.
Thank you, Dad.
Just letting you know.
Thank you.
All right. So there is my oldest, my daughter, Danae, who is going to graduate in about 2 months, and she's going to be a nurse. So we deliberately put her through school so that when we get old, we have somebody capable of taking care of us, right?
Yeah.
She said she's going to take care of us. You can't stay out of the camera. You have to stay in the
I
camera.
have homework to do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Okay,
Love
good
you.
night.
All right, there she is, guys. Thankfully, she looks like the wife, not me. So, see everybody saying hi. There you go. Yep. So, Chris, that's what I was talking about when you were talking about your wife being a nurse. That's the nurse in our family. So, she's the one I talked to her about doing the tourniquet, the emergency tourniquet application when she gets back. It was a little bit last minute today. I tried to I was going to spring it on her, but anyway, we're going to do some fun stuff with her when she gets back. So I know, right, Amy? Yeah, that's what people say. They think, Karen said that she's going to be praying for you, Danae. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Karen. That's fantastic. Yeah, everybody says you look just like Mom. Yep. Thankfully. Milvola's homestead, you're taking psychology right now? Fantastic. Everybody's saying hi. That's fantastic. JNC's Oregon homestead. That's funny. Hey, as long as they have money, they can flirt away. That's okay. Uh, yeah, she is a super smart kid. She has been killing it. So Southern blessed. You're right. Yep, everybody's real for sure. You're Chris. You know, Chris, a stinker. I'm beginning to see the stinker in you come out. You have picked up on the humor really quick. So I could see why your kid would say she's going to put you in a nursing home. She want to put up with your orneriness. I imagine that's what my daughter's going to do too at some point if I get too out of hand. So you guys are all nice. Thank you for that. Fantastic. I'm very proud. So. Holly Ridge, 22 more. Okay, fantastic. There you go. So, guys, pass that name out there. Share some of those videos. Chris has got some great stuff there. I got to go back and watch everything that he has. I need a T-shirt that says that. What? That's when you tell them that you're going to spend their college fund. Yeah, right. We've done. She's done a really, really good job. She got great grades, so she was able to get like 25-30% off on her tuition. She only took out some minimal loans. We were able to help her with the rest, and she is going to graduate with very, very little debt. And as a nurse, she's going to come out hitting the ground running. So that happens. Our college support will end in a couple months, and we're caught up with it. We're not behind and owing any money on her college tuition. So. My son is going to pilot school, and so some of that money is going to start going to him, and he is about to get his private pilot's license. He went from I was giving him a hard time the other day, and I told him, so you went from nerdy computer college geek to almost a pilot. So he can get his commercial pilot's license. We're hoping by summertime, and start working as a pilot trainer and start making money. So both of my kids are going to be done. Empty nest, yeah, we are gone. So once we are done with the kids and done with the bills, we're going to be right there with you guys. So anyway, guys, thank you, Quebec Homestead, for popping in tonight. Had to brag on my kids a little bit tonight. We're all proud of them. So thank you very much, guys. Yes, we're very, very excited for her. So. Yeah, you know what, Michelle? She probably is, because it's going to be easier for her. She was going to take the board in Arizona because I guess it's easily transferable. California's... Danae, what's the story on the California thing again?
I'm not taking it in California.
You are, right?
Yeah.
Because you can just transfer it anywhere, right? So you can apply to transfer your license to any other state. I mean, it qualifies. Arizona, you can take the boards there and you can go work in almost every other state. But California's license, you have to apply and transfer it. So, but I guess transferring it's no big deal. Any of you that are nursing know what I'm talking about there. So, yeah, you know what, Tyler? We've already talked to her about that, about coming up and living with us and when working in Idaho, because Idaho's awesome. So, but you know what? Both my kids, they're born and raised here in California, and they both love the beach and they love the weather. But we'd had that talk today about the cost of living and jobs and everything else. So. They're probably going to do it for a little while, but they both want to travel and go other places too. They both love Idaho, so I don't think they'll be down here forever. I think they'll be following us too. So
5 years.
Danae says 5 years. So especially when they start having grandkids, I know mom is going to want to be there all the time, or they're going to want mom there. You know, grandma's going to be watching their kids all the time. So we'll see how long that lasts. So anyway. Okay, guys, gosh, you guys have been a fantastic chat tonight. Glock and roll. I told you I was going to talk about one thing with you tonight really quick. Where was your comment? Glock and roll, if you would repost that comment. I told you I was going to come back to that. I was going to address that before I clicked out of here tonight. Where did you go? Okay, so there's a question you put up there, Glock and roll. I wasn't born in Oregon, but I grew up in Oregon, and I graduated from high school from Harrisburg, Oregon, and came down here. I've been down here since I graduated. And 30 years too long, but it's been 30 years. It's time to go. Time to get out of here. But you asked a different question, Glock and Roll. Where did that go? I know it's a ways back here, because you guys have been just chatting like crazy freaks tonight. I love it. Real quick, let me just hit this question, you guys. I owed Glock and Roll that. I told him I was going to go back. I can't find your comment, Glock and Roll. I told you I was going to come back. Post your question again. I'm going back to the bottom. Where'd you go? Lights. There we go. Thank you very much. That was it. How did you know they were... Did you... You know what? You watched the video. That's why. Believe it or not, those so guys, Glock and Roll asked a question about my LED lights I have in my bumper. I bought, for my F350, I needed a winch bumper. I had a winch, and I needed a good heavy-duty bumper to put it in. All the heavy-duty bumpers out there start at $1,200 to $1,500 and go up from there. I wasn't spending that on my truck. I went to a place called Move Bumpers and bought all the pieces, all die cut, ready to go, because I weld. And I welded that sucker up myself. It came out fabulous. Matter of fact, believe it or not, Glock and Roll, I had all the iron workers on my job yesterday hit me up. Dude, where'd you get the bumper? And I told them, and they were tripping out how good a quality it came out. MoveBumpers.com, great company. They wanted to charge me $70 to cut out square sections for the lights, to put in LED lights. And so I cut those out. I saved the $70 and cut out the lights myself. And I went to, believe it or not, Walmart and got LED lights, and they were 1,300 lumens. They're brighter than my headlights, and they are working out fabulous. For $20 for each one, so I mean they're a little more expensive than I would have expected. But Glock and Roll, I cannot say enough about the Walmart LED lights of all places. That's all I can say. They're working great. So they're on day and night. I run with them. I leave them on as running lights, and they're super bright. So 1,300 lumens. I highly recommend them. Most of the Walmarts that I've been to, they only had like 2 in stock at a time. So either other guys know about them, or Michelle, thank you. Don't look for your videos. You got me. You guys got me good tonight. That was a good one. I'll have to laugh. I'm gonna chuckle about that one for a while. Now beware. I'll be looking for a way to get you guys back. Just be watch and be ready. Anyway, talk about prepping. You guys are having a chat there. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, thank you, 9252 Life Off Grid. You watched it? Thank you. Dude, you guys, it was so long. I was trying to cut some of it out. I was trying to review all the different facets of that bumper, and then nobody wants to watch me weld for 10 minutes, right? So I tried to make that as quick as possible, and I didn't show everybody how to cut those lights out. I should have. My friend Alan was in here tonight. He's like, dude, why didn't you show him how to drill the holes and stuff? And that's a great bumper. So any of you guys need a bumper, they do rear bumpers too. I'm hoping they'll give me a discount on a rear bumper for that video, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, believe it or not, the LEDs, the place I've been normally going for my LED lights were, $30 each one, and I would have had to have them shipped, and I wanted them now. So I went to the local Walmart to see what they had, and sure enough, I could not believe it. I was pleasantly and still pleasantly surprised. I built that bumper last spring, guys. But anyway, that video was too long, so I thanks if you guys watched the whole thing, and thanks for suffering through the whole thing. I talk about how they ship it and everything else on that video, and it was a great video. So anyway, what did Kathy say? You're back. Okay. Oh, Kathy's back. Okay. Thank you. If you guys have got to go, I'm going to be going here in a few minutes too, guys. I want to just answer any last questions you guys have. We spent a few more minutes with my daughter before she goes to bed. I'm going to bed right now. You're going to bed right now? Oh, she's going to bed right now. So that's like my wife. She's a copy of my wife in every way. Olivia will sit there off camera and making goofy faces at me and making motions to me.
You are such a liar.
No, you've done that to me before. But you give me like motions like, okay, stop, it's enough.
You're just going to lose followers now.
I'm going to lose followers? But you ladies know how that is. Tell them to sponsor. I did. I tried. I asked them. I sent that video in, and they said if you make a video, but they already had a whole bunch of guys that did F-350, so they were looking for the vehicles that they didn't have any videos on. So you tell them or ask them. I already did call them and say, hey, I sent the video. Here's the link. I sent you guys a link, and they said they're a little behind in their sponsorship. I said I'm not asking for anything, special, but if you guys can give me a little help on the rear bumper, I'll totally do another video and do that on your rear bumper. So check it out, guys. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. So Grandma So Happy last week on the live was talking to me. Good night, Robertsons. Thank you for popping in. Good night, Tyler. Thank you for popping in. Fantastic. Go read her a bedtime story. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. I'm trying to read the chat. All right, there's my better half, guys. All of you guys that stayed to the very bitter end, you guys have got the treat. Well, there's still 26 people watching. So. Okay, so now we're talking. Oh, Glock and Roll wants to know how long it takes to climb the crane. Okay, you know what, Glock and Roll, I am going to do a video of, that's been a request for a while. John J 2020, hey, thanks for coming in. We have a new channel in the house. So John J 20, you are new in the chat tonight. Real quick, and Johnny's Journeys, interesting. So all of you guys that are new in the chat right now, I gotta pause it. What did you say, Tyler?
Let him know when you're.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I got your number, dude. I'll call you. Don't worry. Go to sleep. Get some rest tonight. Yeah, see?
Hi.
See? All the ladies want to see you. They don't want to see me. They get tired of listening to me after a while. Anna can only moderate for about a half an hour, and then she gets tired. But then you pop in, and now she wants to stay all night. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that was a, and then Bruce Sarger's still in there. See, Amy wants to see you too. Yes. Oh my goodness, the chat just explodes all of a sudden. See, that's the kind of effect you have. The kind of effect she had on me 26 years ago. What can I say? I was just, one of my friends that was in the chat last week was, his name is Jeremy. And I grew up in Oregon with him, and they live just a little ways from us, and we were messaging back and forth. We got to get together and do some dinner with him, but I don't know, where was I going with all that? See, all the ladies distracted me. There's the room with the squirrel. Oh, that was a video that had been requested, was a video of my commute to work in the insane traffic, and then climbing the crane, so you guys have get an idea. So those of you guys that got, like Kathy, North Star Prepsteader, and Gil, and who else of you guys were in my live? There was like 15 of you guys that were, like half of you guys were in my live last, what was that, Wednesday? When did I get my mobile opened up? Well, those of you guys that were there for my mobile, my spur of the moment at 9:30 in the morning, got to see what it looked like from the top of a tower crane. So that was pretty amazing. That was a pretty special treat. My daughter, Danae, actually went up in the top of my crane on the Wilshire Grand, you guys. Mm-hmm. I have pictures of that. My boss let her go up. We put her in a safety vest and a hard hat and gloves, and she climbed up in the tower crane. 1,100 feet is where we were at in that tower crane. She was in the crane with me and hung out for a while. So, remember that, Danae?
Yep.
Yep, there she is in the back. And so my son, he hasn't been up the crane yet with me, so he needs to do it too. So, yeah.
No, Tinker's wife, I haven't yet, but I do want to.
Oh yes, that's right. I've been bugging her too. She's slowly getting into it. So, the talents that she is so talented with her crafts and stuff. It's pretty fantastic. So, hey, thank you, Melvillus, coming in. Thank you very much for participating in the chat. Let's see here. I know, Amy. It was a quick thing. I was in Gil's live stream, and people were talking about it, and I happened to go check my phone, and I clicked on live, and it gave me the live page. I'm like, what? So I went live, just spur of the moment, and I showed everybody what it looked like from the crane and my view, and it was pretty crazy. It was pretty cool. Anyway. Oh, Chris, you're up to 89. Okay, guys, let's give you guys, everybody, a quick shout out again. Don't go look at Michelle P's channel because she doesn't have any videos. I'll tell you that. So that's an unshout out for Michelle P. So there. Olivia, find a stranger, put the panel of sparkle. What?
Put it on
You know what?
Kiss the lips with sparkle and put it on your forehead.
Why? Did I forget something? Did I miss something again?
No,
Another squirrel? 3 times?
Yeah. Just make sure everybody saw it.
4 times?
Yeah.
Everybody saw that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, you know what? So we're not shouting out Michelle P's channel. Living the Dream Homestead. You guys that are new in the channel tonight, go check out his channel. He is going to be featured on Homestead Rescue this Thursday at 8 p.m. on Discovery Channel. The other channel here tonight that is fantastic, that we all want to rally around and lift up, is Holly Ridge Homestead. And it's called Holly Ridge for a reason. Chris, do you have a video as to why you called it Holly Ridge? I know you told us in the live stream on Friday, but do you have a video that says that? I didn't see it. So if you do, you can put that up there. But go check out Holly Ridge Homestead. Fantastic channel, guys. Great family channel, great content, good stuff. So hey, we have another channel, the Heestead. Thank you for coming in. Hey, that's okay. That's all right. Better late than never. So you got that last little bit, the Heestead. We have a couple of channels there that we're shouting out: Holly Ridge Homestead and Living the Dream Homestead. And of course, any other channels in here that you guys don't know tonight. These are all great. And John J 2020.
On a YouTube gathering in North Idaho. That's how he found you.
Well, now that's very interesting, John J. I like your brand right there. Looks like a cross. So I need to write that down really quick before that goes away. John
J 2020.
J 2020. I was wearing my Make America Great Again hat, but it shades my face too much on the live, so I took it off. But John J, I'm going to go check out your channel. You're a new channel here. And then we had a couple other new ones in here too. The Heestead. The Heestead. So I love this. New channels popping in. This is great, guys. So John J and the Heestead, well, the Heestead, you probably already know some of these people. Yeah, you're already well aware of all these channels, so I'm probably not going to tell you guys squirrel notes. You know what? So, okay, guys, you guys keep seeing the Broussards poking at me, right? They're just mean that way. They're just mean and ornery, Louisiana. They have to fight gators just to survive in Louisiana, okay? That's why they're so mean. But the reason they're so mean is because of this right here. See, this is my list. Okay, so when I first started doing YouTube, Chris, here's a little note for you really quick. A little word of advice. The more people you meet, start now, write the channel name down and their names so you don't forget. Because when I first started, I was getting channel names mixed up with the people, and I actually interviewed with a job. I said, dude, I'm going to come work for you. It wasn't even the right guy up in Idaho. I have since gotten it all straightened out. But see, the Broussards are going to never let me live that down. They're talking about the list. See, squirrel notes, yes, because I get distracted. So, little word of advice, Chris, write notes to yourself. It will help in the long run. And then you don't have to come back and cover your butt when you make mistakes like that. Pull your mouth out of your foot, or your foot out of your mouth.
Sure.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what I meant. So, anyway, gators eat squirrels. Yes, they do. Brett says they're mean because you have to be. Oh, goodness. I love it. You have a spreadsheet going. That Heestead, that's smart. Honey, I need a spreadsheet. Make me a spreadsheet.
Sure.
It's funny you said. I was actually thinking about making a spreadsheet just so I can keep everybody straight. Anyway, all right, guys. Karen. Yeah, come on, Karen. You remember everybody's name. You were calling people's names. You even spelled my name right the first time, Karen. I don't believe that for a minute. Especially you ladies. You guys remember stuff a lot better than I do. What did Gil say? Oh, he put their. Hey, thank you, Gil, for putting up. Hey, Gil is starting to become quite the moderator himself. You're doing quite well, Gil. Thank you for staying so long tonight. Fantastic. Okay. No, I don't distract myself. You guys distract me. Okay. I really hope we can go out there. I really. Kathy, you know what, Kathy? You've been spending too much time in Broussard's live streams. You're getting to be as much of a stinker as they are. Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you, Brett. Thank you. See, bro, we got to stick together. Men got to stick together because the ladies are just gonna work us all night long. So, okay, where was I at? What was I talking about? Freaky geek. That's the second comment tonight. You're ornery. I like that. Very tastefully done. Very tastefully done. Oh goodness. All right. So guys, anyway, I enjoy reading you guys' comments and having fun with that. So those of you that are new tonight, go check out those channels tonight. Anybody you don't know, go check them out. Let's keep building this community, guys. 2020 is a fantastic year. So many things are happening so fast. So many awesome things are happening. God is great. God is not great because of the good things. God is good because I don't deserve any of this goodness at all, and He still gives it to me. That's why God is good. That was a service one time. We said, why do we call God good? Because we only call God good when He gives us good things. God is good in spite of that, in spite of the negativity and the bad things that happen, right? But yeah, God is good. This year is going to be fantastic. Can't wait. All of you northern Idaho people, if any of you are left in here tonight, we're going to be doing something. I just got to coordinate with work and how to get somebody that can, somebody that's qualified to run my crane. The crane, you guys have heard a lot. And those of you that were in on the thing on Wednesday, I'm probably going to post some pictures of some of the stuff that I'm doing and just kind of give you guys a snapshot of it's a crazy, crazy job. So the pieces of iron I'm picking up are 70 to 80,000 pounds. And the crane I'm on, it's just a unique crane, and there's only a few people around that could run one like this. And I'm still learning. It's a new piece of equipment for me. I'm still learning it. So it's going to be really hard. And operators, as you guys know, the economy is just booming. Workers are short everywhere, and especially workers with specialized skills and training and experience. They don't just put anybody on a crane like the one I've been doing it for almost going on 15 years. And so to try and find somebody to replace me for the summertime for the 10-day trip that it needs to be, or a 14-day trip, is going to be really hard. So I'll keep you guys in the loop, let you guys know what's happening. Right on, Chris. Keep it up, brother. God is always good. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad. I've learned to have a good sense of humor with my wife here, because she gives me a hard time, and I have to just realize she's just teasing me. What? I want. Amy, see now that's not just a squirrel. That's a whole freaking slew rodent. That's just a giant bull in the china shop. Good grief. We do need more tradesmen for sure. We want to come out there really bad. Gil, you are just the resourceful. Hey, His Way Homestead popped in. Thanks for popping in. Holy smokes. You're late. Good grief. So His Way Homestead, you're going to have to go back and read some of the comments and stuff in the chat. We're shouting out some channels tonight. So, what happened? What did I miss? See, that's why I need you. This is why the Broussards never get behind in comments, because they have 3 of them. And they're all tag teaming it. Brad will start talking, and Amy and Abby are sitting there looking at the chats and going, "Oh yeah," and then they're answering questions, and then she'll start talking, and Brett's reading the comments.
I need focus and stay on track.
Well, I need you to help. Okay, come on, Amy, help me out here. You got to tell her that's the way it is. I see how you guys are. You guys work it that way. Oh, see, Michelle's saying Olivia. Sorry for you. Good grief. All right. Oh, you were here earlier. Okay, good. All right. J&C's Homestead. No laughing. There's my Oregon brothers and sisters. I don't think I shouted your channel out, His Way Homestead. Any of you guys that are not subscribers to His Way Homestead, go check them out. I was shouting out Chris there at Holly Ridge. I said it right for the first time. Holly Ridge Homestead. So, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. That was, again, unexpected. This is so fantastic. It's just, again, community is just, it means a lot to me. And this year is just, you guys are probably sick of hearing me say it. I am so pumped. So it's going to take me a while to fall asleep again, because of you guys. But thank you guys for everybody popping in. Thanks for giving Chris the love at Holly Ridge, and keep following him and reaching out and encouraging him. Gil, if you guys get a chance to show Gil, Camp Patton Family Compound, some love this week. He's doing live streams 3 to 4 times a week, and he's doing cooperatives. He's got Southern Ohio Prepping. I'm popping in there every chance I get, and he does cooperatives. He does topics, and they discuss those. Gil is. We're going to be doing a live stream. I think this next Friday, Gil, right? We're going to be talking about tractors, and I am begging Chris to be part of that on Friday night. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
You have your women's conference on Friday night. Gil, I can't. Chris and Gil, I can't do Friday night. I work at our church volunteering for the security detail, undercover security, and they're having a women's conference at our church on Friday night. Livia's going to the women's conference, and I'm serving. I can't do Friday, so Gil, I'll get a hold of you. I'll call you. We were going to talk about tractors because Chris used to have Chris from Holly Ridge Homestead used to have a landscaping and construction service, and that's what I want to start up in Oregon. So we were going to talk about tractors versus skid loaders. But guys, be watching out for that. If you guys go on Gil's channel, he puts out the schedule ahead of time, lets everybody know what he's going to be putting out. And so, who did you say? Thank you everybody for moderating. Thank you very much. Yeah, JNCs. I know you guys are really close by where we're at. So darn it, I forgot about that. Oh, His Way Homestead. Okay, I saw that notification that you're going to do a giveaway for your 100 subscribers. That's fantastic. Awesome. Gil's wearing out your laptop. So, good night, Heastead. Thanks for popping in. Let's see here. What's you and Michelle got something going on here? This is not fair. That is not fair. I see. Okay. Lightly, of course. See, yes, you don't want to she don't want to knock me out because I can't run a crane and bring home the big bucks if she's going to knock me out. So.
You mean Idaho?
Kathy, I'm not going to be undercover anymore. I know. Mm-hmm. Well, they all know who we are because we all walk around with the earpieces and stuff, and then we have name badges, so we know they know we're working there. But anyway, so fantastic. Karen, did you tell her to slap me up the side of the head too? Good grief. Man, all you girls are ganging up on me. I think it's time to shut this down because I think I'm getting ganged up on. That's just not right. Guys, thank you so much for popping in tonight. We're gonna close it down for the night. We'll see you again next Sunday. And I'll be popping into you guys' live streams like usual as much as I possibly can. And I appreciate you guys sharing Chris some love. That was fantastic. Chris, I'll look forward to talking with you. And as always, if you guys want to talk more and get more information and correspond personally, you guys know our email. My email address is hiddenvalleyhomestead18@gmail.com, and I'll give you my phone number. Some of you guys already have my phone numbers. We've talked already on the phone, and it's fantastic. You guys have a prayer request that you don't want to put on a live stream that I do pray every morning in my quiet time on my way to work, and I have a list of people that I pray for. And so if you guys, prayer works, intercessory prayer is, I don't know that it's one of my spiritual gifts, but it's something that I've definitely been convicted to do for many years, a long time. So if any of you guys have any prayer requests and need something personal, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to talk with you and encourage you. So
good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for popping tonight. We'll see you guys next week.